Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us here in Brandon, South Dakota. We are playing a friendly tonight. So we are facing off against the Brandon Valley Ice Cats at their home rink here and about to get started. 15 minutes on the clock. Starting lineups coming up. Out for the Flyers tonight, we have Lionel on the wing, Harper at center, Parker on the wing. On D, we have Jackson and Lloyd. And in net for Sioux Falls, we have Nolan. Brandon sends it in. Harper with the puck. Sent from the point. Brandon skates it out. All right, we have a Brandon Ice Cat here on the ground. We have a penalty. Parker headed into the box. Like roughing. Sioux Falls on the man down here for a minute and a half. Brandon on the power play. Sioux Falls able to send it out. Shift change here brings out Brecken, Manny, Teigen, and Westin. Nice save there for Nolan. Face off here to Nolan's left. Out tonight for the Flyers is Michael and Conlan, serving their penalties from the last game. They will be available tomorrow. Brecken working on the wall, getting help from Westin and Manny. Brandon still keeps the puck in the zone. Stick went flying there. Teigen with the puck. 36 seconds left here on the man advantage for Brandon. Skating it in. Centering pass interrupted there, but stolen. Nice bump there from Teigen. Centering pass finds nobody home. This is going to go the length of the ice. 12 seconds left on the penalty to Parker. Nice bump there. Sioux Falls in the offensive zone. Sent to the other side here. Sioux Falls full strength. Jackson with it in neutral, passes it up. Battling right on the line here, offside. Face off right outside the offensive zone. Harper at the dot. Sent in. Behind the net here. Jackson sends it back around to the other side. Parker's there. Lionel coming in to help. Puck escapes the zone. Parker with it here in neutral. Passes up to Jackson, who tries to dump it in. Good pressure there from Brandon. Battling on the wall here. Parker skates it in. Loses his feet there. Teigen with the puck. Shift change brings Gabriel out. Westin in pursuit. Good help from Nolan. Brandon keeps it in at the point, and Nolan saves. 11-11 remaining here in the first, still scoreless. On the ice for Sioux Falls, Manny at the dot. Sent around. Brecken with it. Not enough to get it out. Sent wide of the net. Good work there in the corner. Still battling in the corner here. Puck is loose. Manny with it behind Nolan's net. Sends it up. Brecken with a nice pass to Gabriel. Gabriel dumps it in deeper. Sent up on the wall. Jack in pursuit. Nice grab there for Gabriel. Unable to get a shot off though. Kept it in the zone. And got a shift change coming for Sioux Falls. Just over 10 minutes here remaining in the first, still scoreless. Puck is sent the length of the ice. That's icing. We're going to go back down here for an offensive zone draw for Sioux Falls. 10 minutes on the nose remaining in the first. Ronan at the dot here. Jack able to get a shot off there. Sent up to the point. Lloyd with it. Sends it towards the net. Goes just wide and behind. Ronan and Jack battling behind the net. Again to Lloyd at the point. He sends it back in deep. Ronan with it. That shot is deflected high off the glass. And Brandon skates it out. Nice save for Nolan right at the midsection. 9:15 remaining here in the first. Shots have evened up at 2 apiece. Still scoreless though. Shift change brings out Harper at the dot. Up to Gabriel. Sent in on the net from the point. Stick save for Nolan. Sent out. Teigen with it. Sends it up. Parker with it through neutral. Passes to Harper. Harper skates it in. Has Gabriel at his left. Harper skates around the back of the net, looking for an outlet. Brandon takes over there in the corner. Nice pressure from Parker. And Brandon able to get it out. Teigen in pursuit. No icing. Teigen with it through neutral. In the corner. Goalie snags that high puck as it came through the crease. 8:09 remaining, still scoreless. Manny at the dot for Sioux Falls, to the right of the goalie. Brecken with it. Kept in there by Lloyd. And then chipped out by Brandon. Nice steal there for Manny. Good help by Ronan. Ronan with the puck, skating it in. Ooh, centering pass. Brecken doesn't get quite enough on it. Smushing there against the back boards. Brandon able to skate it out, but not without pressure. Nice puck. Dumped into the offensive zone by Brandon. Jackson with it, able to send it back out to neutral. Still battling here in neutral. Dumped in. Pressure there, nice bumps. Ronan with it in the corner. Sends it behind the Sioux Falls net, deflected. Brandon with it in the corner. Up to the point, and that's a save. 6:56 remaining in the first, still scoreless. Gonna stay down here for a defensive zone draw. Shift change here brings out Harper to the dot on the wings, Jack and Lionel. On D, Teigen and Westin. Up to the point, sent just wide of the net. Lost a handle there, centering pass, not able to get a shot off there. Harper with the puck. Ooh, lost an edge. Lionel through traffic. Somebody with their arm up here. I believe that Lionel actually got a call. go. Hey, way to draw it. Good job. All right, Brandon headed to the box for 1:30 on a trip on Lionel. Sioux Falls on the man advantage for 1.5 minutes. Shot right on goal from Teigen. Westin keeps it in. Harper with it. Passes over. Ooh, nice shot just wide from Parker. Ooh, nice pass right up the middle. Goalie able to swipe it aside. Harper with it. Top of the circle. Nice shot. Sent aside. Teigen keeps it in. Shoots towards the net, blocked. Teigen keeps it in again. Again towards the net, just wide. Battling in the corner here. Skating it in. Behind the net now. Tried to chip it over the goalie, and he covers. 39 seconds here remaining in the man advantage for Sioux Falls. 5:36 remaining in the first period, still scoreless. Second power play unit on for Sioux Falls. Ronan at the dot. Gabriel giving chase behind the net. Up towards the point. Jack with it. Unable to get that centered. Nice, great pass there from Gabriel. Ronan unable to get that shot off. Good battle here at the wall. Lloyd from the point, blocked. Brandon able to send it out. This goes the length of the ice. Icing. Coming back down here for a face-off with 7 seconds remaining here in the man advantage. 5:05 left in the first. Ronan at the dot. Sent to Jackson at the point. High above the net, off the glass. Lloyd working there on the wall. Brandon full strength. Nice centering pass. Gabriel unable to get that shot off. We are back to full strength hockey here with less than 5 minutes to go in the first. Still scoreless. Battling here in neutral. Now back in the Sioux Falls zone. Defense trying to send the puck away. Nice help to get it out to neutral.
Go, yes!
Lionel with the steal there, able to dump it in. Oh, another steal. Good job, bud. Sent out of the zone, but Manny working here on the boards to try and send it back in. Does so. Not far enough, though. Teigen working here in neutral.
Oh, Teigen!
Dumps it in. Goalie stick sends it aside. Manny with it. That is sent the length of the ice. Icing on Brandon. Coming back down here. 3:31 left in the first. Harper at the dot. Wins it backwards. Parker working against the wall there, getting some help. Up to Teigen at the point. Shot towards the net. Goalie sends it wide. Icing again. Shots on goal tied at 5 apiece. Still scoreless here in the first.
Go Blue!
Harper at the dot. Parker and Ronan on the wings. On D, we have Teigen and Westin. Ronan over there on the wall, sends it to Parker. Ronan with it, looking for a centering pass. Goalie deflects that, and Brandon's able to skate it out. Nice attempt at an open ice hit there, doesn't quite land. Teigen working here in the corner, nice smush. Harper with it behind the Sioux Falls net. Sends it up. Ronan with it through the middle. Tries to do a toe drag there, unable to get a shot off. In the midst of a shift change here. Puck exits the zone. Jackson with it in neutral. Sends it back in, but offside. 2:08 remaining in the first. Face-off coming just outside the offensive zone here for Sioux Falls. Jack at the dot. Gabriel and Lionel on the wings. Jackson and Lloyd on D. Jack chips it back in. Lionel with a bump against the wall. Little brother over there likes that one. Brandon skating through neutral here. Nice stick save for Nolan. Great job. Hey, good bump, eh? Defensive zone draw here with 1:40 remaining in the first. Jack at the dot. Lionel loses it within his feet there. Brandon able to skate it in. Nice block for Jackson. Good work here in the corner. To the point. Nice hit for Jack. Lloyd able to send it out. Hits it again. Jack with it through the middle. Puts it right on net, and the goalie scoops it up. 1:05 remaining here in the period. Shift change brings Brecken, Ronan, and Manny out on offense. On defense, Westin and Teigen. Face-off coming here to the Brandon goalie's left. That puck hung around the dot for a minute. Now sent back into the corner behind the Brandon net. Ronan in pursuit there. Nice smush. Manny takes a shot and a save. 49.4 left here in the first. This DJ needs some help. Lots of NSYNC being played today, and that is not my band of choice. We'll try and forgive it if we can get away. Good job there at the dot by Manny. Working here in the circles. Brandon able to send it out. Dumped in. Sent around the back of the net here. Westin in control. Lost a handle on it. Teigen comes to pick it up. Less than 30 seconds here left in the period. Teigen going coast to coast. Open ice little bump there. And we're calling something. Apparently that was a rough. Okay. Quite a light hit, but here we are. We'll take it. Sioux Falls going back on the power play. Number 18 for Brandon headed to the box for roughing. We're going to end this period here on the power play. 20.6 seconds remaining in the first. Still scoreless. Power play unit out for Sioux Falls. Harper at the dot. Gabriel and Parker on the wings. Lloyd and Jackson on D. Parker with a shot up high. Goalie catches it. 8.5 seconds here remaining in the first period. 1:18 left on the power play. Harper at the dot. One over to Parker, who tries to center, sends a rocket through the middle. Jackson able to keep it in. And that's where we're going to end the first period. After one, still scoreless here. 1:10 remaining in the power play for Sioux Falls when we start the second period. All right, getting set to go here for period 2 action. Sioux Falls going to be on the man advantage here for a minute 10. Out for Sioux Falls on the power play to start the period. Harper, Parker, Gabriel, Jackson, and Lloyd. Oh, Parker with a great option right up the gut. Didn't go. To the point. Harper with it. Blocked. Nice. Parker on the power play. Parker puts it home on the power play. Sioux Falls up 1-0. Shift change for Sioux Falls brings out Ronan, Manny, Jack, Teigen, and Westin. Manny gets tossed from the dot.
Sioux Falls players goals scored by number 61, Parker Romine, assisted by number 29, Harper Hansen, and number
Jack with it, tries to send it over there. Unable to do so. Manny with it on the wall. Ronan reverses. Oh, Manny with a great opportunity there. Unable to get it to tuck in. Ronan getting bumped there. Up to Westin at the point. He's able to keep it in. Sent out again. Teigen right on the net. Pad save for the goalie. Manny working here in the corner. Double teamed. Jack with it. Brandon able to skate it out here. And Sioux Falls clears. Jack with it. Puts it wide of the net. Off the backboards here. Westin working. Lionel up here. Out to neutral. Deflected in. Brecken in pursuit. Has it in the corner. Looking for an outlet. Lionel headed to the middle there. Westin pad save. Brecken working here. Harper with it. Loses a handle. Lionel sends it in. Deflected out. Harper keeps that zone, or keeps the puck in the zone until that pass there that's broken up. .12:20 remaining here in the second. Sioux Falls up by 1. Cleared the zone and through neutral. Brecken with the puck. Bumped off of it. Jackson able to keep that puck in. A long shift. Harper with it. Kept in at the point. Sent back down here. Behind the net with it is Parker. Looking for an outlet. Sioux Falls in the midst of a change. We have a call here. I believe it's a too many men call. Yep, too many men on the ice on Sioux Falls. Gabriel's going to sit and serve the bench minor. Sioux Falls going on the kill for a minute 30. Sioux Falls on the penalty kill. Face-off coming to Nolan's left. Manny at the dot. Teigen, Westin, Parker. From the point, sent back. Nolan able to keep that out of the net. Blue with the puck.
Go, Parker!
Sent up to the point here. Sioux Falls on the penalty kill here for minute 2. Able to skate that puck out. And Brandon sends it back in. Parker with it in the corner. Nice stick from Manny. Behind the net, over to the wall. Up to the point. Ooh, off the stick, went high, and Nolan covers. 30 seconds left on the penalty kill, and 10:39 left here in the second. Sioux Falls on top, 1-0. Quiet feet. Out on the kill now for Sioux Falls, Ronan, Lloyd, Brecken, Jackson. Puck is sent out to neutral. Brandon resets, sends it back in. That shot is interrupted. Good battle there with Lloyd. Up to the point. Deflected off of a Sioux Falls player. And Sioux Falls is back to full strength hockey here. Jackson with it in the corner. Nolan with a stick save. Brecken with the puck. Jackson collects, sends it to Lloyd, and he sends it up. Just into the zone there. Harper tries to keep it in. Brandon sends it out. This will go the length of the ice here for icing. 9:38 remaining in the second. Shots are tied up here at 9 apiece, but Sioux Falls ahead where it counts, 1-0. Out now for Sioux Falls, Jack, Gabriel, Lionel, and then on D, Westin and Teigen. Offensive zone draw here for Sioux Falls. Lionel with the puck, sends it wide. Working on the wall. Sent to the other side here. Jack with it. Still in the zone. Jack still with it. Sends it high for a glove save. Nice shot. Good shot, Jack. Face-off coming to the Brandon goalie's right. Jack at the dot. Brandon needs one more player here. Oh, nice pass. Jack unable to get a shot off there. From the point, deflected. Westin able to send it in here behind the net. Up to the other point. Nice job. Brandon able to send it around the rink here. Up to Teigen at the point. Keeps it in with his skates. Nice help from Gabriel. Looking for an outlet there. Sent on towards the net. Brandon in control. Brandon skates it out.
Stop it. Good.
Teigen with it. To the point.
Come on.
Top of the circles, sent high, and that's off the safety netting. We're going to have a draw down here. 8:14 remaining in the second. Out for Sioux Falls now. Manny at the dot. It looks like we have Brecken on the wing and Parker. Lloyd and Jackson out on D. Parker working here. I believe that's icing. Headed back down here to the Brandon end for an offensive zone draw. Just under 8 minutes remaining here in the second. Sioux Falls ahead 1-0. Manny at the dot. Sent back. Oh, off the top crossbar. Oh, Manny with a shot right on high. Brandon able to clear the zone. Really good pressure there by Sioux Falls. Battling here on the wall. Parker able to get it in. Muscling his way to the net here. Oh, nice opportunity there. If someone would have been able to corral that puck from Manny. Back out to neutral and dumped in again. Manny with it. Sends it behind the net. Gabriel now. Parker. Turns and shoots just wide. Brandon able to clear the zone. Westin with it. Right on net. Goalie covers. Just under 7 minutes here left in the second period. Sioux Falls still up by 1. Shift change for Sioux Falls brings out Harper to the dot with Ronan and Gabriel on the wings. Westin and Teigen in on D. Puck escapes the zone. Sent into the Sioux Falls end here. Harper in control. Passes over. Teigen unable to get a handle of it. Behind the net now. Harper sends it up to Gabriel, who skates it out. Dumped in for Ronan in pursuit. No icing here. Gabriel looking for it in the corner. Getting help from Ronan, but Brandon comes away with it. Ronan with it. Turns and shoots. Blocked. Stretch pass sent out here. And Sioux Falls sends it back in. Brandon with it on the back wall. Sioux Falls changing, so Brandon using some speed. Lionel recovers in neutral. With some room. Tries to pass over to Jack, too far ahead. Manny with the puck, top of the circles. Looking for a pass. Lionel tries to pick up that puck. Sent behind here. Up to the wall. And out. Jackson regroups here in neutral up to Jack, who dumps it in. From the point, blocked. Still working on the wall here. Manny sends it back into the corner. Brandon able to get it out. Skating it in now is Lloyd. Lloyd with a clapper, and that sneaks in! That one snuck through 5-hole. Great goal for Lloyd. Sioux Falls makes their lead 2. 4:47 left here in the second. Sioux Falls up by 2. Tough break there for the goalie, but that one snuck in 5-hole. Parker at the dot. Ronan and Brecken on the wings.
3 of the Sioux Falls Flyers moved goals for Bantam 73.
Oh, Teigen tried to send it out there, 2-on-1 developing. Nolan covers, or Nolan grabs it at the midsection for a save.
How are you?
4:29 remaining here in the second. Sioux Falls up by 2. Puck just hanging out in the circle there. Teigen corrals it. Battling in the boards there. Parker with it behind the Sioux Falls net. Sent up here and skated out. Parker dumps it in. Shot sent wide. Ronan working here. Lloyd sends it in. Oh, great tip attempt. Unable to get it to go. Parker with it. Turns and shoots. Goalie blocks it high. Good bump in the corner for Ronan. Double teamed. Centering pass, nobody home. And Sioux Falls is out of the zone. Brandon clears to neutral, then skates it in. Sioux Falls regains possession through neutral here. Harper with it, 2-on-1 developing. Not getting a lot of help because we are on a shift change. Jack with it, tries to send it back into the zone, unable to do so. Now Jackson does. Jack with it here in the corner. Getting help from Gabriel.
Right there.
Jackson looking for an outlet here. Up to up to Lloyd, skips off his stick. Jackson with it, tries to clear the zone, unable to do so. Good pressure there. Kicks it out, nice job. Nice chip out of the zone for Sioux Falls. No icing here. Brandon regains possession. Manny with it in here. Working in the corner. Good bump for Manny. Manny's bumped right back. Lionel with a bump. To the point. Who sends it to the other point? Shot is not on target here. Nice. Oh, good seek. Yeah! Let's go! Manny tucks it home on the rebound. Great effort there. Tucking it home on the rebound is Manny. Sioux Falls makes the lead 3-0. 1:46 left here in the second. Same line stays out for Sioux Falls. Manny at the dot. Lionel and Ronan on the wings. And Westin and Teigen on D. Lionel able to skate it in. Dumps it in deep. Up the wall here. Teigen able to keep his possession there. Sent just off the post. Battling here is Manny. Manny steals the puck there, looking for an outlet. Oh, blocked just before it hit Lionel's stick. It's a good shot by Westin too. Ronan with it. And the puck is sent out of the zone. Westin with it. Skates it up to Ronan. Shot deflected there. In the midst of a shift change here is Sioux Falls. Harper with it. Nolan gives that one a little bit bigger of a budge. 30 seconds remaining here in the second. Deflection off the skate sends the puck back into the Brandon zone. Gabriel in pursuit. Nice hustle from Brecken, unable to hold the zone. 10 seconds and counting left in the period. And that's where we're going to end the second period. Brandon down by 3. Sioux Falls takes control here, 3-0. We'll be back after a short exam break. All right, getting set for period 3. Sioux Falls still ahead 3-0. Shots on goal 16 for Sioux Falls, 11 for Brandon. Starting out for Sioux Falls, Harper here at the dot. On the wings, Parker and Brecken. On D, Jackson and Lloyd. Parker sends it up off the glass. Gets his own rebound, sends it behind. Goalie stick sends it aside. Good bump in the wall here. Still in the zone. Working along the wall there. Harper with it in the corner. Sends it to Lloyd at the point. Parker with a great shot there. Sioux Falls attempts. Oh, and gets it to go. Nice. That's goal number 4 on the day for Sioux Falls. That goal given to Harper on assist. Ooh, up high. Stick blocked there. That goal credited to Harper on assists from Lloyd and Parker. Defensive zone draw here coming for Sioux Falls. Manny at the dot. Ronan and Lionel on the wings. Westin and Teigen on D. Manny comes away with the puck here. Sent behind Nolan's net. Westin with it. Sends it up. Sent into the zone, going behind the net here. Lionel in pursuit. Ronan working on the wall. Able to send it out is Brandon. Lionel pass is interrupted, and they score. Oh, defensive mistake there for Sioux Falls. Lets them score a goal. Shutout no longer. 4-1. Harper at the dot.
Here we go.
Brandon with the puck here, dumps it in from neutral. Harper with it in the corner. To Gabriel, pass it over to Jack. Jack able to get a shot off, right on goal, pad save. Lloyd with it. Oh, that trickles in. They're saying no. They're wiping it out. No goal called there, so we are still sitting at 4-1 Sioux Falls. Defensive zone draw to Nolan's right. Parker sends it out. This is going to be icing. Manny at the dot here. Teigen with it. Working along the wall. Into the Sioux Falls zone. Manny sends it to Westin at the point. Nice shot right on net. The goalie sends aside. Oh, Westin loses his edge there, but is able to block that puck. Nice job. Good awareness. From the point, sent right to the net. Collected in front. Sent out to neutral. Teigen with it, passes up to Manny, who skates it in. Shot is blocked. Sioux Falls in the midst of a change. Lionel with it in neutral. Able to chip it in. Brandon skates it back out, runs right into Jackson. Lionel with a little bit of space. Brandon takes it behind the net. Battling here in the zone still. Brandon able to skate it out. Good pressure here. Lloyd cleaning up the puck there. Kept in at the point. Nice steal for Lionel. Ooh, sent high and wide. Gabriel with a nice hit. Blocked. Ooh, good job, bud. Good block there for Lionel. Hobbling a bit as he goes off. Nice move here for Lloyd. Gets it deep into the zone. Just under 10 minutes left here in the third. Parker working along the wall. Stick went flying there. Getting some help from Jack. Icing. 9:26 remaining in the game here. Sioux Falls ahead 4-1. Shots on goal for Sioux Falls at 21. 14 for Brandon. Offensive zone draw here. Harper at the dot. Jack and Parker on the wings. Westin and Teigen on D. Parker with it. Sends it towards the net. Deflected on its way there. Teigen pushes up to keep that puck in. Jack working here. Shift change for Sioux Falls. Manny, Gabriel, Brecken. Teigen and Westin on D. Brecken trying to get a shot off there in the middle. Gabriel collects and shoots. Save for the goalie. That puck is sent high and out of the zone. Westin with it. sends it back in.
Brandon able to skate it out here, but Sioux Falls quickly back in control. Puck is behind the Brandon net there. Manny working on the wall, chips it to Ronan. Tries to reverse back to Manny. Just under 8 minutes left to play. Lloyd tries to keep it in there, unable to do so. Jackson in pursuit. Sent up to Ronan, who skates it in. He puts it wide of the net. Goalie's able to get a little bit of the glove on it. Zone is cleared again. Over to Jackson, and Ronan skates it back in. A little bit of space here. Nice! What a goal! Tucked it in. What a move. Nice job, Ronan. Sioux Falls makes it 5-1 with 7:22 remaining here in the game. Good job, Ronan! Shift change brings out Harper, Ronan, Lionel, Jackson, and Lloyd. Harper with the puck through neutral. Has Lionel in the middle and Ronan on the back door. Sent up to Lloyd at the point. Tries for a clapper, sent out. Deflected, so no icing there. Or tipped, sorry. Jackson and Lloyd working here behind the net. Harper with it. Nice toey. Lionel wide open in the middle there. Brandon skates it out. Lionel with it here. Sent in. Jack in the middle. Lionel as well. Nice job. Nice stick. Jars it loose here. Still working. Working along the wall here where we can't quite see. Sent towards the goal mouth. Brandon sends it aside. Westin pushes up with the puck. Sent towards the net. Pad save. Parker with it. Behind the net. Ooh, looking for a centering pass. Nobody there. Brandon skates it out. Wide. Jack with it. Brandon keeps it in at the point, but chipped out. Jack with a backhand right on net. Goalie stick sends it aside. 5:20 remaining here in the game. Again, Sioux Falls on top by 4. Brecken in pursuit. Reverses. Puck's deflected on its way to the net there. Nice job by Ronan to hold the zone. Brecken in pursuit, keeps it in and puts it back in deep. Gabriel with an opportunity right on the doorstep. He was able to get 2 shots there. And the goalie covers. 4:41 remaining in the game. Sioux Falls with nearly twice as many shots on net as Brandon. Again, score 5-1. Puck is won to Lloyd, who puts it on net.
Good hustle and battle right in front on the doorstep. Unable to get that shot to go, though. Goalie lost his stick. Good job there by the defenseman to try and kick it to him. Brandon skating through neutral into the zone. Lost a handle, so Sioux Falls sends it back. Nice push. Block shot there, forced that shot off the glass. We are bunched up here. Nice hit by Lloyd. Ronan waiting for that puck. Jack as well. Win it! Shot on net. Puck clears the zone. Lionel in pursuit on the wall. Nice help from Jackson. Jackson able to send it in a little deeper. Oh, Harper with an opportunity there. Lots of pushing and shoving here, but I believe the goalie was able to save it. Harper at the dot. Lionel and Jack on the wings. Westin and Teigen on D. 3:19 to go. Harper wins it back to Westin at the point. He sends it just wide. To Teigen here. Brandon able to skate it out. Westin collects. Lost an edge. Nice save there for Nolan.
Go, go, go! Don't wait for him, go!
Harper with it. Still has it. Oh, nice idea. Westin with it. Good tip opportunity in front. Didn't quite go. 2:35 remaining here in the game. Opportunity for Jack right at the doorstep, and the goalie covers. Okay. Shift change here for Sioux Falls. Manny, Parker, Brecken. Westin and Teigen. Manny at the dot. Westin with it. Brecken sends it back behind the net. Parker in pursuit. Manny and Teigen working against the wall here where we can't quite see. Manny with it in neutral. Good battle here. Parker coming in to assist. Able to get that puck loose. Still working along the wall. Teigen bumped off the puck there. Sent back out to neutral. Nice touch there for Brecken, who sends it back in deep. 1:45 remaining here in the game. Parker with it. Sent up to Brecken, who tips it in. Manny in pursuit. To Jackson, who sends it back out to neutral. Manny with it here. Skating it into the zone. Working back in the corner there. Icing. 1:06 remaining here in the game. Coming back to the offensive zone for a draw. Harper at the dot. To Jackson at the point. Ronan with it. Gabriel in pursuit. Sent on net. And that goes. Not quite sure if there was a tip in front or if that went on its own, but Sioux Falls makes it 6-1 with 38.8 seconds remaining. Ronan at the dot, battling here. Skates it in. Oh, glove save, or off the glove there for the goalie. Lionel with it, chips it in a little deeper. Great shot there for Jack, didn't quite go. And that's where we're going to call it quits for the game. Sioux Falls with a win, 6-1. Nice friendly competition today. Thanks for watching.